In this presentation, we will explore advanced techniques and applications of price and promotion analytics. We will start with multiple regression analysis, reviewing single variable regressions, adding variables to the regression, and economic significance of regression outputs. We will also cover the design of price and advertising elasticity models, the concept of elasticity in marketing decisions, price elasticity of demand, advertising elasticity of demand, and building a comprehensive model. We will begin this presentation by covering the basics of multiple regression analysis and its benefits, followed by a case study on applying multiple regression in a marketing scenario. Then, we will review single variable regressions and their applications in marketing, along with their limitations. Next, we will discuss adding variables to the regression, identifying relevant variables, incorporating additional variables into the model, and the challenges and considerations involved. After that, we will delve into the concept of economic significance and strategic decision-making based on regression results. Finally, we will cover the design of price and advertising elasticity models, including the steps to create effective models, price elasticity of demand, advertising elasticity of demand, and building a comprehensive model by combining price and advertising elasticity and integrating them with multiple regression analysis. Multiple regression analysis is a statistical technique used to analyze the relationship between two or more predictor variables and a response variable. In the context of price and promotion analytics, multiple regression can help identify the factors that influence purchase behavior and predict the impact of changes in price and promotion on sales. Multiple regression analysis involves estimating the coefficients of the predictor variables, which represent the strength and direction of the relationship between the predictor variables and the response variable. The technique also makes assumptions about the data, such as linearity, independence, and normality. Multiple regression provides a powerful tool for analyzing the impact of price and promotion on sales. It allows marketers to identify the most important factors that influence purchase behavior, control for confounding variables, and predict the impact of changes in price and promotion on sales. In this case study, we will explore how a company used multiple regression analysis to predict the impact of changes in price and promotion on sales. We will discuss the steps involved in the analysis, the results obtained, and the strategic implications of the findings. Single variable regression is a simpler form of regression analysis that involves estimating the relationship between a single predictor variable and a response variable. In marketing, it can be useful for analyzing the impact of a single marketing variable, such as price or advertising, on sales. Single variable regression involves estimating the coefficient of the predictor variable, which represents the strength and direction of the relationship between the predictor variable and the response variable. It also makes assumptions about the data, such as linearity, independence, and normality. Single variable regression can be used to analyze the impact of a single marketing variable, such as price or advertising, on sales. It can help identify the optimal level of the marketing variable, control for confounding variables, and predict the impact of changes in the marketing variable on sales. Single variable regression has limitations when it comes to analyzing the impact of multiple marketing variables on sales. It can also be affected by confounding variables and may not provide accurate predictions when the relationship between the predictor variable and the response variable is nonlinear. Adding variables to the regression can increase its predictive power and allow for the analysis of the impact of multiple marketing variables on sales. However, it also requires identifying the relevant variables, incorporating the additional variables into the model, and dealing with the challenges and considerations involved. Identifying relevant variables involves selecting the marketing variables that are likely to have an impact on sales and controlling for confounding variables that may affect the relationship between the predictor variables and the response variable. Incorporating additional variables into the model involves estimating the coefficients of the predictor variables and testing their statistical significance. It also involves assessing the overall fit of the model and evaluating its predictive power. Adding variables to the regression can increase its complexity and require larger sample sizes. It can also lead to multicollinearity, which occurs when the predictor variables are highly correlated with each other, making it difficult to estimate their individual effects on the response variable. Economic significance involves interpreting the regression outputs in terms of their impact on sales and using them to make strategic decisions. It also involves considering the limitations of the regression analysis and the potential biases that may affect the results. Interpreting regression outputs involves assessing the statistical significance of the coefficients, evaluating the overall fit of the model, and determining the direction and strength of the relationship between the predictor variables and the response variable. Determining economic significance involves translating the regression outputs into practical insights for marketing decision-making. It involves considering the size of the coefficients, the context of the analysis, and the potential biases that may affect the results. Strategic decision-making based on regression results involves using the insights gained from the analysis to make informed marketing decisions. It involves considering the limitations of the analysis, the potential risks and rewards of the decisions, and the need for ongoing monitoring and evaluation. Price and advertising elasticity models are used to estimate the responsiveness of demand to changes in price and advertising. They are a key tool in marketing decision-making, allowing marketers to optimize their pricing and advertising strategies. Elasticity models involve estimating the price and advertising elasticities of demand, which measure the responsiveness of demand to changes in price and advertising. The models also make assumptions about the data, such as the linearity of the relationship between price and demand. Elasticity models provide valuable insights into the impact of price and advertising on demand. They allow marketers to estimate the optimal price and advertising levels, identify the price and advertising elasticities of different market segments, and test the effectiveness of different pricing and advertising strategies. Creating effective elasticity models involves identifying the relevant variables, estimating the elasticities, and evaluating the results. It also involves testing the robustness of the model and considering the limitations of the analysis. Price elasticity of demand measures the responsiveness of demand to changes in price. It is calculated as the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in price. The price elasticity of demand can be influenced by factors such as the availability of substitutes, the importance of the product to the consumer, and the level of competition in the market. Price elasticity of demand is calculated as the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in price. It can be expressed as an absolute value or a negative value, depending on the direction of the relationship between price and demand. The price elasticity of demand can be affected by factors such as the availability of substitutes, the importance of the product to the consumer, and the level of competition in the market. It can also vary across different market segments and over time. Real-world examples and applications of price elasticity of demand include the pricing of consumer goods and services, the regulation of public utilities, and the analysis of tax policies. The concept of price elasticity of demand is also used in conjunction with advertising elasticity of demand to optimize marketing strategies. Advertising elasticity of demand measures the responsiveness of demand to changes in advertising. It is calculated as the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in advertising. The advertising elasticity of demand can be influenced by factors such as the type and timing of the advertising, the product being advertised, and the level of competition in the market. Advertising elasticity of demand is calculated as the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in advertising. It can be expressed as an absolute value or a negative value, depending on the direction of the relationship between advertising and demand. The impact of advertising on demand can vary depending on factors such as the type and timing of the advertising, the product being advertised, and the level of competition in the market. Advertising elasticity of demand can help estimate the optimal level of advertising and evaluate the effectiveness of different advertising strategies. Building a comprehensive model involves combining price and advertising elasticity models and integrating them with multiple regression analysis. It allows marketers to make informed decisions about pricing and advertising strategies that take into account the interactions between different marketing variables and their impact on sales. Combining price and advertising elasticity models involves estimating the impact of changes in both price and advertising on sales. It can help identify the optimal pricing and advertising strategies that maximize sales and profitability. Integrating price and advertising elasticity models with multiple regression analysis involves incorporating the elasticities into the regression model and estimating the coefficients of the predictor variables. It allows marketers to analyze the impact of multiple marketing variables on sales and make informed decisions about pricing and advertising strategies. Optimizing marketing strategies involves using the insights gained from the comprehensive model to make informed decisions about pricing and advertising. It involves considering the limitations of the analysis, the potential risks and rewards of the decisions, and the need for ongoing monitoring and evaluation. Price and promotion analytics are powerful tools for analyzing the impact of marketing variables on sales. By using advanced techniques such as multiple regression analysis and elasticity models, marketers can make informed decisions about pricing and advertising strategies that maximize sales and profitability.